Welcome to the new JSP Ambiance Luxury Candle Collection. These candles are handcrafted with love. Aromatherapy helps create serenity within. Come, smell the aroma.
Hello everyone, welcome to JSP Ambiance Luxury. My name is Jenny. I am the owner and creator of JSP Ambiance Luxury. Today is our segment called The Strength of a Woman, and we're going to be talking about online dating tips. Somebody asked me to make this topic because of my previous video that I titled Dating Tips. So she asked me to do online dating tips. Before I continue, let me remind you, ladies, women, girls, mothers, grandmothers, wives, we are the finest of God's creation. It's a statement of fact. So today is going to be online dating tips. A lot of women are afraid of going online, and I don't blame you for being afraid, because there are, all sort of human beings out there, people that I wouldn't even call them human beings, because they are just like demons, so I would not blame you for being afraid of going online. But again, you cannot be afraid of going out there. You cannot be afraid of going out to see what the universe have for you, to see what this world has for you. Because if you just close in yourself and be like, I'm just going to stay in my environment, I'm only going to stay in my area and find somebody, sometimes those men that you're looking for, or that man that you're looking for, they are not in your environment, they are not in your area, because of the nature of your area, because of where you live, the kind of men you have in your mind, you have in your head, you wanna attract into your life. They are not there. Sometimes you have to move outside of your environment. Sometimes you have to move outside of your state. Sometimes you have to go outside your locality to find the right man. So I'm here with 6 tips of online dating tips. So number 1 tip I have is, what kind of men are you looking for in life? What kind of men do you want to attract into your life? Like I said in my previous video, you want black, you want white, you want green, you want yellow, whatever man you want to attract in your life, have it at the back of your mind. What kind of men do you want to attract in your life? And what kind of qualification do you want them to have? Or what kind of job do you want them to have? Or what kind of, what kind of men do you want to attract in your life? Do you want a man who goes to the gym? Do you want a man who is just, who likes going out to eat? Do you want a man who is just laid back? Do you want a man who do yard work? What kind of man, or what kind of a man do you want in your life? That's the first thing that you have to keep in your mind before you go online dating. Don't be so scared. Don't be too scared, because if you're too scared, you're not going to be able to achieve things in life. Number 2 is, ladies, take nice pictures of yourself. Take nice full body pictures of yourself. Don't go taking pictures with your dogs. Don't go taking pictures with your cat. Don't go taking pictures with your grandma. Listen, I was talking to a lady last week, and she was like, oh, how can I get a picture? I said, you can go to a photographer, and they can take different poses, different pictures, different shots of you. Take nice pictures. Don't go taking pictures when you are smoking some weed, or when you are drinking alcohol. Take nice picture, elegant pictures, and as your profile pictures. Don't go taking some ragged pictures when you just woke up from your sleep. No men, when men see that, they're just gonna be scrolling. That's why I remember talking to some women, they were telling me on different occasions, they were telling me, they said that they've been online dating for 6 months and nobody is writing them back. They've been writing and no man seemed to want them, or no man seemed to talk to them or want to reply their text messages. So for me, I told them that for me, I put my picture in there, and 2 days later I had to delete my pictures because I found what I was looking for. I said, I don't know the kind of men that you're looking for, and what kind of pictures do you put there? They were like, 2 of them showed me the kind of picture they put. I told them those pictures are not going to attract life into you. Those pictures are not going to attract men into you. When you put nice pictures, when you put full body picture of yourself, a man should be able to write you. Men should be able to write you. Don't go just taking raggedy pictures and put online and think life is going to come into you. No, put yourself together, ladies. If you can't take nice pictures, if you don't have good camera, go somewhere, let them take a nice pictures of you and post it in there. Because when you have to dress like the life that you want to attract. If you want to attract a man who put himself together, it makes sense for you to put your picture that looks like you have your life together. Please don't put a picture of you and your dog in there, or you and your cat in there. Don't put those pictures. Put a picture that represents the life that you want to attract. Put a picture that makes you look like a woman. Come on, ladies. Number 3 is some men write too much about their profiles. So for me, when I went there, when I scroll on somebody and they have so many things they wrote down about themselves, I just keep moving. I ain't got time for that, because I feel as though they talk too much there. I feel like you should be able to be simplify yourself. When I put my profile picture, when I put my profile there, and what I wrote, because the website will ask you to write a little bit about you. What I wrote there was, love is the pleasantness of your emotion. That was all I wrote. So I feel like when you read that, you get in touch with me, then I can explain myself to you better. We can talk on the phone. But I'm not going to go there and be writing, I want this in a man, I want that in a man, I want this in a man, I want that in a man, I'm this. I ain't got time for that shit. And even the person that I started talking to was just, it was just one line. And that was what intrigued me. So you just be mindful of men who write so much about themselves. Just be mindful of men who write so much about themselves. Again, is another thing you should look out for. I think this is number 4, is what kind of profile name do they have? I'm gonna give you a story. What kind of profile name do they have? So when I put my picture in there, when I started, I was only there for 2 days, thank God. So one of the people that brought me there, his name was Madingo. I didn't know what Madingo was. Excuse me, please. So he wrote me, and I was like, oh, are you from Africa? Your name, I was typing. I said, you're from Africa. Your name sounded like an African name. He said, you don't know what Madingo is? I replied, I said, I don't know what Madingo is. He said, oh, Madingo is, a man with a long cucumber. I was like, whoa, that's your name? He said, yes, that is his profile name. So I wrote him back. I said, I'm guessing this is all you will bring to a woman's table. He said, no, I have a lot to bring to the table. For me, I just blocked him, because I ain't got time for that. Because I feel in his head, he feels like, he got some shit going on down here. So I feel like that's all he will bring to the table. I feel like because he feels that's all he has, that women are going to be flocking him, women are going to be running after him. I don't have time for that. I just don't have time for that. That's not my purpose, to go there and be looking for, long cucumber and short cucumber. that's not. I just want a nice man. I just want a man that we can build together. That's what my mission was there. And I went there and I found what I was looking for, and I didn't have to waste 2 minutes or 3 minutes. 2 days was enough for me, and I blocked my account and took my pictures out. So be careful about their names. Just look at their names. Their profile names will tell you a little bit more about who they are. Then if you want to proceed with Mandingo, you proceed. If you want to proceed with Long Cucumber, you proceed. For me, I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So that's number 4. So number 5 is when you decide to exchange numbers, make sure you when you decide to exchange numbers, when you start talking to them, find out where they live. Like, not really where they live. Find out if they live by themselves. Find out if they move back with their mamas. Find out if they are separated. Find out if they are going through divorce. Those are all red flags. If they said, oh yeah, I moved back to my mama's house, please, ladies, run away from him. Please, ladies, don't pursue it. If they said, oh, they moved back to take care of their mamas, I'm not saying they shouldn't take care of their mamas, but that is just a red flag. If they said they are going through separation, they are still dealing with their exes. If they said, oh, they just got divorced, they are still dealing with emotional attachment with their ex-wives. So be mindful of that. If that's what you want to go for, then it's all up to you. But for me, I wasn't going into stuff like that. I wasn't going to men who, oh, I just moved back to my mama's house, oh, I just got separated, oh, I just got divorced. I ain't got time for that shit. So number 6 is when you decide to meet them, please make sure. This is where ladies get killed. This is where ladies get robbed. This is where ladies get raped. When you decide to meet them, make sure you meet them in an open place, not in a field, not in an empty parking lot. Make sure you meet them in the mall. Make sure you meet them maybe like in a restaurant. Make sure you meet them like in the Walmart. Make sure you meet them somewhere that is open, that they cannot do anything to you. Don't go meeting them in their houses for the first time. Don't go meeting them in a private restaurant or somewhere that is closed in. Make sure you meet them somewhere that is open. Please, somewhere that there are a lot of traffic. In a mall, that is the best place to meet them. Or in a car parking lot, in a mall parking lot. And when you're meeting them, you just don't even want to make it too serious. You just make it casual, so that if you like them, if you like the way they look, then you can decide, okay, we're gonna go on a date. But just meeting them, just make it in an open place. Please, just be very, very careful. And this is why a lot of women say they don't do online dating, because they are scared. You are scared because you had a lot of stories of women getting killed. Yeah, I believe a lot of women get killed. Don't put yourself in that situation where you can get killed. Make sure when you're meeting them, when you talk to them on the phone, you decide to meet for the first time in an open place where there are a lot of traffic. And before you decide to meet them, you have to get the feeling of who they are. You have to get the feeling of where their mindset is. You have to get the feeling of what they want in life. You have to get the feeling of the kind of men they are. Don't just meet them. And like when I went online, I talked to, I texted back and forth with a lot of men, but I only met one person. I didn't have to. And when I met the one person, I just deleted every other person. I blocked every other person. I removed my account and everything, because I found what I was looking for. So that's how you do online dating. And again, please, ladies, think outside the box. Sometimes our ladies, especially our colored women, our black women, will say, oh, I want a tall man, I want a short man, no, a lot of women don't say short man. They say, I want a tall man, I want a man who is tall, because in their mind they think when he's tall, his cucumber is tall. Ladies, it doesn't go that way. Let me tell you, it doesn't go that way. See, It's not in the tallness of the cucumber. It's not in the shortness of the cucumber. It's in the usage of the cucumber. You hear me? It's not how tall a man is or how short a man is. It's in the usage of what nature endowed them with. Because you can be with a tall man and he will not know how to use it. So, ladies, you know, when you get to a certain age, there are things that really don't really matter to you anymore. So I'm not saying things like that shouldn't matter. It's not like I said, it's not in the how tall a man is or how short a man is. It's how a man uses what God gave him. It's how a man makes you feel around him that matters. So my last note I have here is the reason why we are picky, the reason why we say we want this certain man, we want that certain man, we want this certain man, we want that certain man, is because we have not really think about where we're coming from, all the rubbish we did with in our past, all the broke ass men we did in our past. Is that what you want now in your future? So I'm not saying don't set your standard high. I remember a friend of mine who went online. She was there for almost a year and didn't find nothing. And she was telling me, she was showing me the pictures of the men that she was writing. And I told her, I said, these men that you are writing are men who live in the gym. She said that those are the men that she loved, she likes, she's attracted to them. I said, yes, I believe you. I said, but you are nothing like what you want. You want a man who goes to the gym, but you are not a woman who goes to the gym. You want a man who looks all taped down. You're not a woman who looks all taped down. And she showed me a man who wrote her, and the man is a vegetarian and he likes doing stuff. She said, no, I don't like this man because he's not the kind of man I want. So I told her, so you have to live in the gym for you to attract men like this. I'm not saying don't set your standard high. Set your standard high, but sometimes you have to modify your standard. Especially when you clock 40 years, you have to modify your standard. I'm not saying, don't look for a tall man, don't look for a man who is handsome. There are plenty of them there. But just keep your options open, because good things comes in different shapes, in different sizes, in different colors, in different languages, and in different heights. Ladies, that's what I came this morning to tell you. Until we meet again, remember that the Lord is the strength of a woman, and nobody's going to love you more than you love yourself. My website is jspambienceluxury.com, www.jspambienceluxury.com. Go and support your girl. I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Love yourself and love everyone around you.